Okay, so welcome to the Tailslate. It's me, Ben, Stacey, and Michael Oakes, and we are watching some shows that we want to react to. We've already done some Battlestar Galactica, but what has also been recommended is Black Mirror. So we're actually just going to start. Now, you've seen some of Black Mirror so far, but
the way that they uploaded it was rather sketchy. It was like they uploaded the first episode of the second season, and then the last season altogether, season 3.
Okay.
And they didn't have season 1, so I've seen season 2 and season 3. That's it.
So you've seen some. But we're going to start at season 1, which you haven't seen. So for these first 3 episodes, neither of us will have seen any of these episodes. And then from then on, you will have seen them, and I have not. So,
please don't kill me.
Read the statement.
I am Susanna, Duchess of Beaumont, popularly known as Princess Susanna. I am in a place you cannot find, held by one you will not trace.
What are you doing? Keep it going. Prime Minister, at this point I think it's important to say that we are 100% certain that this is indeed Princess Susanna. Her car was intercepted shortly after midnight, returning from the wedding of a college friend of hers. We are convinced both the video and the demand it contains are genuine.
What demand?
What Susanna says next. It concerns you directly, sir.
Just play it.
There is only one demand, and it is a simple one. At 4 p.m. this afternoon, Prime Minister Michael Oakes must appear on live British television on all networks, terrestrial and satellite. No. On all British networks, terrestrial and satellite, and have some unsimulated sexual intercourse with a pig.
okay. I remember hearing a bit about this and how it related to the actual Prime Minister talking about in. It's just a coincidence, I think. Okay. Give up a little pride, have sex with a pig to save a girl's life. Seems like
Why are you doing this?
you might as well do it.
This is a joke, right? Ha ha, Mike, ho ho.
It's real.
She said pig. Sex with a pig. They want me to have sex with a pig. Live on television this afternoon. But what? Who?
We're checking with our embedded operatives, compiling a list of suspects as we speak.
Meanwhile, the demand has been made, and there's not long to formulate our response.
Well, I'm not fucking a pig. Page 1, that's not happening.
Of course.
Absolutely, sir.
It's like 9/11's happening and we're broadcasting sandwich recipes.
We're not a chat room.
It's on CNN and Fox and MSNBC, Al Jazeera, NHK.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, God, this
Planet.
Some major breaking news now here on UKN. In the last few minutes, it's been confirmed that Susanna, Duchess of Beaumont, has been kidnapped.
They'll be asking for £1 million or something.
You want him to do it for pig?
A man thought to be connected with a religious...
Telegraph has the whole video and an interactive timeline.
Jeez. Journalist integrity, eh?
The Guardian are running a fucking live blog and a short think piece on the historical
She wants to get the info.
It's a day like no other. The kidnap video has now been watched by over 18 million people. The social networking sites are abuzz with an estimated 10,000 tweets per minute. So, while we wait for Downing Street to make a formal response, there's no doubt that the nation is voicing its opinion.
I don't think anyone should concede to any sort of humiliation under that kind of threat.
I couldn't bear to see that and watch that.
I won't personally be tuning in. I mean, just thinking about it is horrible.
That's disgusting.
28% say yes.
Of course.
Everyone's laughing at us.
You don't know that.
I know people. We love humiliation. We can't not laugh.
Nothing is going to happen.
It's already happening in their heads. In their heads, that's what you're doing. What my husband is doing.
Boring. Anyway, we also know it was uploaded at 3:16 a.m. So I ran a nationwide traceback on uninterrupted one-way uploads of precisely 57.3 meg in the minutes leading up to 3:16, and the closest I can get is a postcode, but it came from somewhere in there.
Looks like a campus.
Yeah, closed 2010, and it's been empty since.
Latest eyesight image on this area?
3 a.m. flyover shot from last night. Looks like it had lights on.
We got him. You need to prep 2 statements for the rescue operation. Good outcome, bad outcome.
Rescue operation?
Doom Squad's heading for some postcode in Buckinghamshire. HP8 4TD. He's at college or something.
Oh no.
Who's that?
Oh, he's gonna ruin it. The guy who got the nude or whatever?
He's gonna tell her.
Yeah.
Some more breaking news now, and a severed finger thought to belong to Princess Susanna has been delivered to UKN, along with a video apparently showing the kidnapper removing it from the princess. UKN News has passed all material to Scotland Yard.
Fucking hell.
Oh God, I can't watch this. He's got to do what they want.
She fucking has.
Probably by a memory stick.
What did you do, Alex?
I had a backup plan. Man prepared to do it, and an FX company that had paid your head onto his shoulders.
And you actually thought that would work?
I believed it worth considering.
Then you're a stupid bitch.
With your interests at heart.
Who knew about this?
A select few. It seems some idiot at the studios recognised our designated performer.
A few hours ago, public opinion was behind Prime Minister Callow, with only 28% of the public believing he should fulfil the bizarre and illegal request. But in the wake of these images, and with the delivery of the princess's severed finger to UKN, the mood is shifting.
Get out of there, come on!
Is it him? Have they got him?
Jack! Jesus! Oh, where the fuck is Jack?
UKN. It's Malika, something or other. She's from the UKN.
Yes!
There's your RTS award. There must be something.
There's nothing there, Mike.
There'll be a clue, some evidence.
We've done all we can.
You sent in a strike team to rescue a mannequin.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Oh, fuck off, Julian.
Michael, it's 3:20. We're out of time.
We're not out of time. We're not out of time.
I'm gonna be honest, she probably deserved that.
Oh, the reporter, yeah.
Yeah, she's probably
There's a reason why they don't and ask reporters if there's a live like hostage situation or something like that. They ask news to not broadcast live because it gives away info to
Yeah.
This would be one man of
bad guys.
questionable popularity, putting personal embarrassment over the life of a young girl.
You won't even release her anyway. She's probably already dead.
And if she isn't, he'll kill her and upload the video. Everyone will see it. The world will see it. The mood will border on insurrection, and you will be destroyed, I guarantee you. Utterly destroyed.
Napoleon bears that out.
You won't just be a disgraced politician. You'll be a despised individual. The public, the palace, and the party insist on compliance.
Fuck the party.
Refuse, and I've been advised that we cannot guarantee your physical safety. Or that of your family.
As the 4 p.m. deadline approaches, the whole nation is at a standstill, watching this extraordinary situation play out. And just to remind you, this is now a story of global significance.
Wouldn't know where to begin.
I know. Is that the princess?
Yeah.
She's back, Mom. We've got her. Susanna.
They released her.
Stumbling about in the middle of the city, sedated. She can't remember anything, but she's unharmed.
But her finger.
Not hers. DNA shows it's male.
What?
There is one other thing, Mum. There's a CCTV grabber from 3:30. It seems he let her go 30 minutes before it happened.
Why?
It's my guess. He knew everyone would be elsewhere, watching screens.
So it's a statement.
Mum?
That's what this is all about. But make your point.
Should we,
Lose that page of the report. No one sees it, especially the PM.
Of course.
Oh, damn.
On the one-year anniversary of his humiliating ordeal, an apparently unconcerned Michael Callow put in an assured performance at a public appearance today, accompanied by his wife Jane.
Jane. Jane, please.
And there's the ending.
That was good. Yeah. I think what I liked best about it was it did not... You weren't even sure as an audience how to feel about it. There's times when you're kind of laughing, thinking this is kind of funny, but then you're thinking, should I be thinking this is funny?
Yeah, and you could see the audience that were watching the video.
It was
going
both
through the same
within
thing.
the thing. Yeah.
It was very interesting.
It brought up a lot of good stuff. Obviously, the way either terrorists work or, I mean, at the end, it's an artist considering this art. That's kind of crazy. But there are artists that do completely wacky stuff that people go, what the hell? That's not art.
Oh, yeah.
There was just recently an article about, was it for The Last Tango in Paris? The director was admitting that he was considering having a non-consensual sex scene in there. Like, not just actually having basically somebody commit non-consensual sex in the film. He didn't go through it, but he was considering that for the sake of art. So there are some crazy things. And yeah, I mean, you could even, at the very end, the way his wife obviously doesn't want anything to do with him.
Yeah.
You could kind of relate that to maybe rape survivors in a way. I mean, some people, I mean, really, they're not broken, but people sometimes look at them as that and don't want anything to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I was trying to think what I would do. I mean, I think if you're the prime minister, you got to be prepared to go ahead and do it. And then also, because you're saving somebody's life, potentially. But also, I'm thinking, okay, if it was me, what would I be thinking? I'm thinking, okay, other than the humiliation of it, think of it in its basic terms. All it is another piece of flesh that you're doing something with.
Hmm.
If you think of it like that, what really is the big deal? You know what I mean? It's the social connotations around sex and animals and people and relationships that put all that pressure on you.
Yeah.
In its basic physical terms, there's not a lot that, I mean, you don't want to do it, but I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not something, I mean, like, if that were, like, literally do that or somebody dies, it would be conceivable that people would choose to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
also, would you watch if that was real? I think it's one of those things, even if you didn't want to watch, you would be tempted to turn it on just to see what's going on.
I've seen some screwed up things on the internet. Like, I mean, there's
there's the internet stuff, but this is something that's live happening that people will have an opinion on, whether if it being abhorrent, terrible. But even then, even if you have that feeling, your curiosity is a powerful thing.
It's not as bad as a lot of the things I've heard has been on the internet. But like, I mean, conceptually speaking, there are worse. Especially in the last
it's the coercion
year.
of it. It's forcing somebody to do something against their...
Yeah, it's a mental thing of not wanting to watch it just because some poor sap is going through this.
Yeah,
you know, like
but even the people that are in the hospital watching, the one guy was thinking this is hilarious, but even the others who had watched it were like, okay, let's turn it off. No, don't turn it off. I mean, they had enough.
Yeah,
other people had enough too.
Yeah,
other
they were all
people
cheering for it, and then all of a sudden, like an hour later, they were like, oh god, this is terrible. Don't do this to this guy.
Yeah,
right?
So very good. I really liked it. Yeah, so I really liked it. I think I'm looking forward to more episodes. I know they're totally different, and I think that's really, really cool.
This is the closest to our timeline it has ever been. Like our
year. Most happen in the near future, right?
Like 10, 20 years or so. So
very cool. Well, there you go. Episode 1 of season 1 of Black Mirror.